Bah! What is going on? This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, your intuition's mouthpiece. When the monkey mind wants to take over, and it's going to at times, it's all right. It's all right. Okay. This is the Shangodiac for all them Aries out there. Okay. All the Rams, baby. All right. So before we get into this, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And if I didn't mention like, share, subscribe, and thrive, boom. All right, just like that, in that order, the order of operations. Okay. And as I mentioned before, cuffing season is definitely in full effect. So for those of you who want to get that lover, you want some heat with the sheets. Gets dark early now. Okay. You want to check out the 3-day binding spell. Get you a 3-day binding spell. While they are still available, they will not be available very much longer. So take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of that. Having said that, let us move forward, okay, into this Shangodiac for my Aries. I'm just having a look around here. Why don't we start at what's kind of going on right now? Okay. Did a 9-card spread, 333. All right. And these are the cards at the bottom. This is what's happening right now. So if this resonates with you, then it resonates with you. Okay. And let's see what we got here. Ace of Hearts, King of Diamonds, and Queen of Hearts. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Aries. So first of all, something new has began. I feel like this is also something that you're emotionally passionate about. Okay, and for some of you Aries, yes, that is a new relationship. Okay, for some of you other Aries, it could be some endeavor that you're just very, very passionate about, a work of the heart. All right. Some of you Aries have also come across a man who has chosen to help you uh, financially or with wisdom dealing with finances. Okay. A man of resources, a man of means. Okay. Go King of Diamonds, man. Yes, yes, yes. And I do think this is somehow related to this passion. All right. Also for some of you, Aries, it's related to this passion. All right. Now tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. Now this person that's helping out could also be an Earth sign. Okay, or could be a Capricorn. All right, or not. They could just be a man of means. Okay. But I definitely feel that some of you Aries have, you know, your net worth is your network, as they say, right? It pays to have a good network, man. It just pays to have a good network. Okay. People are going to be your greatest resource no matter what. All right. Even if you had a ton of money, if there was no other people to spend the money with or to make things happen or to pay somebody to do this or to do that, you know, be kind of a shitty world. All right. So the other thing is we have, let me see what this is going on. This could be a water sign, okay? A Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Um, that some of you, I'm sorry, there was just some other things coming in here. You know, I do also feel like one of you Aries could also be a mother right now, or just found out your mother, or just possibly maybe even had a child too. I don't know why that's coming through. Um, Another storyline here that I guess you could call it that I'm seeing here. There's an Aries out there. You've made contact, or you had some type of experience with, I will say, an ancestral energy or an ancestral spirit of a woman. Okay, could be a great 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 grandmother or something like that. Um, I don't know why that felt so. That was like really moving. That really came in here. Okay, So, and it would make sense. This is definitely, I mean, any time is the time, but now is really the time. This is the time where they're walking around heavy, heavy. Okay. I'm trying to see here what else. Something else is up with this queen. Something else is coming up with this queen. Hmm. We might have to come back to her. I feel, sometimes how it's like you feel like, wait, there's something I don't, but I'm not going to sit here and just stare at the card for 10 minutes while you guys watch me stare at the card, okay? So let's move it on out, okay? Uh, Future timeline here, forecasting, if you will. A lot of the areas that this resonates with, you're gonna be moving into a very creative space also, especially as it relates, I would say, to writing, or even maybe some type of education, knowledge, wisdom, all of that. Okay. Expanding, definitely your consciousness will be expanding here in the next few weeks. But I also feel like you're able to, some of you areas are going to be taking on multiple type of creative projects. This, like I said, could be something like more scholastic. This could also be more intellectual. Okay, but I do also feel like there's a creative flair behind this, and I keep getting moved to say creative writing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, creative writing. I gotta say something else too, Aries. There has been a decision that you've been on the pot. Okay, you've been on the pot. You've been on the pot so long that your legs are falling asleep now. Okay, you ever go to drop one and you stay on the toilet too long because you're just scrolling and you're doing whatever, and it's like next thing you know you go to get up and you're like, ugh. Well, there's been a decision, a choice that you need to make. And this choice is a binary choice. This is actually at the heart of everything right here. Okay? This is a decision. There's not a lot of options. It's either go or stay. You know, it's either on or it's off. You go left or you go right. That's what it is. But I finally see you making this important choice. And I do feel that if this is resonating with you, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's a choice that you have been neglecting, you have been avoiding, running from. Finally, going to stop and turn around and be like, yeah, okay, you're going to face it. All right, you're going to face it. In the next few weeks, some of you Aries are going, I feel like there's a situation arising involving an air sign. Okay? Involving an air sign, more specifically a woman. Okay? But this is having to do, and I do feel like this woman may be like a woman who's kind of knows a lot of people, and in some form or fashion, she has been, I don't know, kind of like spreading falsehoods or rumors or something, but something about false words, or perhaps maybe even not so much false words, but just saying information that doesn't need to be out there anymore. Because not all information is for everybody. So I feel like this is a case of whatever this woman is doing, by doing that, it's going to start to complicate things for you. Whether that's people starting to turn on you, or people, you know, questioning you now because of what they heard from her, or right, or whatever it is. But her bumping her gums is going to complicate things. I feel like you should know that because you might be looking for where's all this coming from? Well, this is where it's coming from. Okay? And trust, man, there's one level where it's like I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody thinks, and that's good. You shouldn't necessarily really at the end of the day when the rubber hits the road. But we cannot forget about that. I've seen so many situations. I've known of people who have lost their lives due to lies and false words. People pitting other people against each other. Um, you know, people making other people not like you or whatever just by what they're saying. I mean, a lot of times you in your life you may have, you know, had an experience with somebody like this and they get to yapping their gums and next thing you know, you don't like that person, but if you was to stop and actually think about it, why don't I like them? They never did nothing to me. Oh, I don't like them because of what I just heard. And that's the sneaky thing about words. They have a way of just kind of swimming up in your consciousness and just like, and they'll just stay there and start ejaculating sperm and just duplicating themselves like almost like osmosis, these little thought forms and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, this is something that's going to have to be dealt with also. This is going to be another little challenge put on your plate. Okay, you're welcome. All right, so for whoever needs to hear this, whatever Aries needs to hear this part, your points of power here during this time is going to also be coming from a loving relationship. Okay, this could be your romantic partner, life partner, whatever you want to call it, or it could be a very strong familial bond or something, very strong family member relationship, very heart centered though. Okay, some of these rumors may be designed to affect your relationship, so it's kind of like important that you keep everything, you stay transparent with your partner stays transparent with you, and the communication stays open, okay? Because the communication is the key, all right? No matter what it is, y'all need to be able to talk the shit out. Y'all need to be open with each other, and I feel like you're going to find a lot of strength in that. Not just because, yes, it strengthens the relationship, but you also learn so much from yourself in your relationships, or you should anyways. Okay, if you're in your relationship and you're asleep at the wheel, then you're not going to learn anything. But if you take everything that comes up as a chance also to learn something about this from this interaction, extract the jewels from this interaction, you will find yourself starting to evolve very very quickly also. Okay, but this is one of your points of power is your relationship right now at this time, especially in the next few weeks. All right, also there will be, y'all are fucking lucky this little go around. Could be an earth sign, maybe not, but I do feel like there's also a woman coming through, a woman of means also, who's going to be willing to assist you. Now, I'm not saying that necessarily she's going to give you money, but she, sometimes just some good game is worth way more than just the actual money. You know, if I can hip you with some good game, that's the equivalent of, teaching you how to fish versus just here's a fish. That fish is only going to last so long until you eat it. You're going to turn it into a turd and it's gone. You know what I'm saying? But that game keeps on giving. Okay. So she may help you financially also, or she might give you some game, much needed game that you need to traverse and get to the next level, next chapter, next page, next paragraph, okay? The other thing is this, man. This is coming through in a lot of different ways, but your best friend, of course, your best friend, one of your best friends is it's always going to be, but love and gratitude. I feel like you are you're entering into a place where a lot of your relationships may seem, or at least your nuclear, your core relationships are going to seem to be able to get even more intimate Okay, not necessarily in a sexual way, obviously, just intimate, more closer. You know what I'm saying? You're more open, you're more honest. People are more open, you're more honest with you. You know what I'm saying? There's that genuine connection. Okay. But the other thing they're telling me to say to you is keep practicing, stay focused on the love frequency. Stay focused on that love frequency because that's going to keep your shit at a high vibration. And at a high vibration, you know, certain bullshit is just not gonna stick. It just ain't. It just ain't. It won't. It can't. Okay. So you're gonna want to focus on love and gratitude. Those two really do. They're kissing cousins. They go hand in hand. So you're gonna want to stay focused on that. Okay. Especially in the next 2 to 3 weeks from the moment that you're seeing this, unless I mean, well, it doesn't matter, you know, because if you're seeing this a year from now, then it was meant for you to see this a year from now because time really is an illusion, you know. So when you see this, hey, just know, okay, just know. All right. So let me see if there's anything else that needs to come through here. Yeah. Nothing here. I keep coming back to this queen, but she don't want to say anything. So I'm going to conclude, but we shall be back again. Like I said, much love to everybody. Happy, belated, Halloween. Happy belated All Saints Day, and happy belated Dia de los Muertos. I hope y'all enjoyed and had a really good time and took advantage of this particular time and what it has to offer as far as during your spiritual path, following the energetic, astrological, cosmic currents is never a bad thing. Okay, so let me see here. We are gonna come back with Taurus, then we got Sag, then we got Caps, and then the rest of them. Okay, I think Pisces and whoever else, everybody. All right, so peace and blessings, and it's my intention that this reading benefits you to your highest good. Okay, if it resonates with you. All right, so peace and blessings to you.